Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Psych, it's Janae. My name is Janae and I'm just going to do a very quick video. Hopefully it's quick. I just wanted to touch on the topic of self-efficacy, and the reason I wanted to talk about this topic is because I am someone who truly believes that anything is possible for me. As long as there is some sort of representation, then I can have it. And I don't try and settle with the idea that I have to just pick from whatever is like low-hanging fruit and be happy with that because that may be all that I get. No, that is not my belief. So when I am on social media, my mind has successfully transitioned from a place where I used to compare myself to people to now seeing what is out there and what I now have access to because I know that it exists. And I think that's why I gravitate so much to TikTok, because on a global level, right, you're exposed to so much more than you would get, to me, in my personal opinion, on other social media sites. Like, I can see what is going on different continents, different countries, in different languages, and I love where I'm at in the space of digesting social media to a point where I know that it is just giving me opportunity to know that I can have what someone else have if I put in the effort. If I make commitments and promises to myself and continuously every day I stick to them, I stick with my boundaries, I stick with the choices that I make, and knowing that they are going to propel me to get to where I know I want to be. And I think that's just a blessing to have, to be able to have that type of access and see that because it is happening for someone else, that means it can happen for you too. Exactly what self-efficacy is. It's like being able to stay motivated and do things that you tell yourself that you can do, knowing that it can happen for you. And a lot of it cannot just be from like personal experience, but just vicariously living through others, seeing what they do. So like for me, I like to get on social media and see luxury homes and see people living a very full life, being a wife, being a mom, working, still being able to have the soft moments in their day-to-day, being committed to their fitness, being committed to like making meals, or just being very consistent and dedicated to the type of life that they want to live. And that's all I need to know that I can have whatever life it is that I want to live. And I have big dreams and I want everything to happen. And I know that I'm getting older and I'm aging beautifully, and that doesn't set any type of limitations on me, because I still know that there are people who are starting over at 60, people who are starting over at 70, and there is no time limit on when you feel joy. There's no time limit on when you can feel fulfilled. There is no time limit on when you can feel like you have purpose. It can literally happen anytime you wake up, when you want, when it happens. Like, it doesn't matter. And I think often we like to tell ourselves that we can have access to things, but then we allow time to contradict that. Like, we'll say, yeah, I know I can get married, but once we turn like 35 and we're now married, now we're saying, oh, maybe I won't get married. No, stick to the plan. Let your thoughts fuel you, because your thoughts are obviously going to become your feelings, and then your feelings turn into your actions. So if you want to be married, and start thinking that you will be married so that you could feel that you're worthy of marriage and you can behave as a married person and attract people who want to marry someone like you. You want to start a big business and you're 40 years old, you still haven't figured it out. You have time. And if you feel like you don't have time, just keep doing the work. You have to attract what it is that you want. So stop believing that it's too late, because that will then impact how you are behaving, and it will bring you further away from where you want to be. You have to attract what it is that you want. So I love self-efficacy for this reason, because it just really refers to an individual belief of believing that you can succeed in specific situations and accomplish a task. And truth be told, I feel like that is what divides the doers from the sayers. A lot of people say that they want something, but they do not do the work. And I think that being able to even have access to the vision is just a blessing in itself, okay? Like, if you know what it is that you want, follow people who show that. Get yourself in rooms with people who have that type of discussion with themselves as well. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded for that reason, so that you can continue to be motivated. You can continue to see the byproduct of what effort and success can look like. You can continue to be in a room where you know that it is possible for you, and you can start telling yourself it's possible for you, and you can do the work. I think that we underestimate how powerful our mind is. We say it all the time, but I don't think that we really understand the depth of what we tell ourselves truly impacts our behavior. And I think we need to just be more mindful of that. For instance, I'm bringing something up here that I saw. Into the science side of things, we're talking about neuroscience, and it talks about mirror neurons, right? So these are specialized brain cells that activate when you perform an action and when you observe someone else doing it. It was discovered in the 1990s, and they create a simulation of the observed behavior, so it makes it feel familiar and it makes it feel doable, as if your brain is rehearsing it vicariously. So when we are talking about self-efficacy, we are pretty much explaining and believing that vicarious experiences are just as important as direct experiences, because even if we are not in that place yet, we can see it and tell ourselves that because it already exists, it is possible for me as well. I give you an example. There is a building down the street from me. And it's when you start seeing things and you believe it in your mind, like, it gets scary. I see why people always calling it like psychotic or just being crazy, because there's a building being built down the street from me, and it has penthouse units. The developer and I see him every day. They've been building it for damn near 2 years, and it's still not done. But anyway, I saw the developer. He was telling me the layout, and I'm like, when the building is done, I want you to give me a tour. I want to see the penthouse suites. I pass that building every day, at least twice a day, because it's on my stroll for walking the dog or my stroll for getting back home. And every day I tell myself I cannot wait to see my penthouse. I say it every day. And I truly believe that when that building is done, I will have the penthouse unit. I do not even know how I'm gonna get there, because I don't work, y'all. Y'all know I'm in school, full-time, single mom. I don't work. I'm not even making income right now. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but every single day, because I know that's what I want. Having a penthouse condo or penthouse apartment has always been like a goal for me, and that's just what I want. And I believe that I need to believe that I can have that, and I do. I truly do. I don't even know when that building is going to be done, but somewhere in my head I keep telling myself I'm going to have the penthouse apartment there. And I like that I get to see it every day, because it ties into my subconscious when I am making decisions. So if I know I need to save money that I do get, I can just look outside and be like, you need to save it for the penthouse suite. If I am taking a run in the morning and I pass the building, I'm like, you need to stick to running and having this exercise and being structured in the morning, because being structured and being committed is going to get you closer to all the things that you want. Like, it is a constant reminder that helps me understand that it is possible to have it, but you have to put in the effort to get it. It is not by luck. It is by doing. It is by action. And that's just what I love about self-efficacy. And I think that we really do need to truly understand that if it happens and it exists, whether you feel jealousy, envy, you feel like it's too far from you and what you're capable of doing, just know you can have it too. You can have it too. If it exists, you can have it too. If you want $1 million in a month, you can have it. People make $1 million in a month, but you do have to put in the work. So just believe that and be prepared. Keep preparing yourself, even in the background. If you feel like you're too far away from the product, keep preparing yourself so that when the opportunity meets you, you are ready. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm making it quick because I have so much homework, and I just wanted to provide a video because, again, I want to be consistent, and that's the commitment I'm making to myself. But I am so overwhelmed right now with schoolwork, so I couldn't be intentional as I wanted to this week. But I said I have to put something out, and that's just what's been heavy on my mind. It's just the idea of knowing that anything is possible for me, because I see it in others and I see it happening, and it is helping me stay motivated and focus on what it is that I want for myself, and knowing that if I can tell myself that I can have it, then I know I can do the things to get there. So yeah, I just wanted to leave y'all with that. I hope y'all have a great week ahead. Bye. Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by the office. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.